I was.
Initially, I started the series again on my birthday, like I did the previous one, and I wanted to do something different. The last time it was all self-portraits, and this time I wanted to be a little more loose and a little more. I didn't want to be restricted, and so I thought I'll just draw whatever I want. But then I got kind of stymied and uninterested, and I thought I'll draw a few self-portraits until I get interested again, and then the next thing you knew, I did 365 self-portraits again. I like charcoal, I like black and white. I really like printing, I like monoprints. And so, and I love oil pastel. So there's always a couple oil pastels, which I'm kind of light on the oil pastel, but I also like to try something new if I can. So I've got a couple new things this time. I did one painting in tempera paint, kind of get back to little kids stuff. And another thing I did were I did 3 fabric pieces that are needle felted. A friend, I went on a kind of day camping trip with a friend, and she has kids, and she brought out all this stuff for them to do, and I'm like, oh, what's that? So she showed me how to needle felt. So there's a lot of different medium. I like to, it helps keep my interest if I keep switching it up.
Was that the first year?
Used to be, images were not so available. The internet wasn't, you couldn't just Google an image and find a band picture. So it used to be, you just have a bunch of text and hope you came up with a good image, or maybe scan something from an album art or something like that. Mostly, though, I like to go for readability. I like to catch the eye and not to. I started doing posters back in the grunge era, and there was this kind of a thing where people like to obscure text, and I got taken in by that for a while. But overall, I like things that are legible these days. We relied heavier on photocopiers back in the day. We didn't, send a file off to the printer and be done with it. But I would look for a good image initially, but a lot of times I think try to reflect. Especially if I'm a fan, try to reflect something about the band or the performance that I brought to it. I like people to see these bands through my eyes.